So I'm live now, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So hi everyone. This is Sharon Duggar, creator and CEO of Just Oil Hair and Body Solutions, and I am here after church to speak with or interview one of my customers, one of my clients, one of my faithful customers in regards to the hot oil treatment. Now the question I have is that I get a lot of people who purchase the hot oil treatment, and I explain to them how to use the hot oil treatment at time of purchase. But one thing that's been kind of puzzling to me since the very beginning is that I don't get a lot of feedback until or unless, if somebody sees me at an event and they see me at the event again the next year or however, then they say, oh, I've been looking for you, I've been needing to get your products and things like that. So that's the most common feedback I get. But the reason I'm going live today is to kind of get a feel for what you all are feeling, ones who have purchased before, if you thought about purchasing before but haven't, or if you have any questions. So please just make your comments known and I will try to address them in regards to the hot oil treatment in particular today. So like I tell people, it is an oil. It's a hot oil treatment. And the way you apply it is you put it on, you massage it in, you sit under the hair dryer, and then you rinse or you wash the excess oil out. The thing about it is these are absorbing oils, and they absorb into your hair shaft. They absorb into your scalp to moisturize and help to bring the moisture back into your hair and into your scalp to help with some common scalp issues. So that's just a brief explanation, but again, like I said, I'm looking for feedback and I'm looking for comments or questions. But right now, while I'm at church, one of my favorite customers, then she is going to explain or talk about what the hot oil treatment means to her when she first started using it, or her results and things like that. So right here I have with me my friend Raven.
Hi.
And so Raven, I just want to your hair looks nice.
Oh yes, I got my hot oil treatment. Actually, that was this week. On what day was that? I think it was Thursday or what?
I don't remember.
It was this week. This past week I got my hot oil treatment done on my hair. One of the things that I love about the hot oil treatment is the fact that it actually absorbs the oils. My hair is low porosity, so it does have a tendency for product to sit just on the top. But once you apply the hot oil treatment and you put the heat on there, my hair does tend to soak it up. And when we do rinse it, it tends to not be any excess. My hair eats it up like it's just loving it. It's better than white bread at this point. But one of the things that I love about it is that it feels a lot more soft. My hair is not so coarse afterwards, and I do have very coarse and thick hair. It is a 6-hour process for me, 4 to 6 hour process to do my hair, especially when it comes to flat ironing and all the blow drying. But the process is much easier after we do the hot oil treatment. I noticed that my hair also has more luster and more shine versus just that coarse dry look that I get most of the time. What I do in between is a lot of deep conditioning, but it does not cut it the same way that it does with the hot oil treatment. And one of the cons, I will say, of hot oil treatment for my hair is the time that it takes. And I tend to get a little bit lazy. I won't lie, I tend to get a little bit lazy just because it takes some time. It's a process of making sure that you get it into every strand, but somebody that has that time and can really apply that the way it needs to be applied, it's worth it. I've just gotten back on my regimen, wanting to get back into it on a monthly basis. It does also define your curls. When I try to do a wash and go, or even I notice right after I wash out or try to rinse out the excess oil that's non-existent, I notice that my curls are popping. They are popping a lot more than before. There's a lot less of the frizz. Up here in the crown of my head is where I retain a lot of my frizz. And the times that we have done the wash and goes, when we do the hot oil treatment before, it does help to lessen that effect up there. I don't know why that's the driest part of my hair, but it eats it up. and it tends to
because it gets
produce
the
more
most exposure, whether
Oh,
it's
yes.
to the wind, the elements, whether it's the wind, the sun, and everything like that. The crown of your hair gets the most exposure, so yes, it tends to dry out more, and that will be
Yes.
the reason why. So tell me, why have you decided to start getting a hot oil treatment in the very beginning?
In the very beginning, I noticed that my hair was just dry. It was very dry, and I'll admit at first I didn't know about the deep conditioning, but even when I did that, it seemed to just go right back after a couple weeks or a week or so. So with the hot oil treatment, it's like it seems that it retains that moisture a lot longer and it stays around. It's a lot more, it endures it a little bit more. So my hair soaks it up more, I think, than deep conditioner. So that's why I say even though it's important to deep condition, the hot oil treatment is essential to the process of being natural as well, because it does need those oils. Anything that I do as far as the shampoo, I know you have that black soap shampoo as well. It helps to retain that oil. It's all got oil within it. You want to make sure that the products that you are using do retain a lot of oil, especially because black hair needs a lot of oil. We dry out a lot quicker than other races, unfortunately. But when you have that oil, it also helps with detangling, which is also another process that can be very tedious for me. So when you have the hot oil treatment and you're going through it afterwards, it's easier to just come straight through those strands. For me, it has to have the oil and water.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yes.
Her hair is so thick, and you may have seen also. You may have seen before, because I do have video of her. I have about 2 or 3 videos of her, and how thick her hair is. So if you want to check that out, you can look on my website at www.justoilhair.com. I have videos posted there, but those are also the same videos that I have on my YouTube page, which is Just Oil Hair and Body Solution. And so you can check out the videos there, not just of Raven and her hair and how thick it is, and how the process we use with her hair, but there's also other videos of the other products that I have. So, but because we're talking about the hot oil treatment right now, I just want to give like a live testimony about what she feels about it, how she come to use it, what she thinks, and just her honest opinion, aside from myself. So then that kind of gives people an idea of what it is, how to use it, and how can it work for their hair and things like that. Again, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I will be sure to respond to them when I get them. So I think you pretty much answered that. I just wanted to be brief, because I just wanted to give an idea of how it works for you. And y'all see how thick her hair is. Her hair is
coming
so
down.
thick, and just think it's long too, and just think how it is definitely a 5-hour process for her hair.
Yes.
But
it makes a difference. When I tell you guys that before I did the hot oil process, it just seemed like it was even longer. We're talking like 7 hours. So right now with that hot oil treatment, and with the help of Miss Sharon as well, it obviously cuts it down to about maybe four definitely. And you could tell the big difference after you do it and when you don't do it for a while and you're not consistent with it. So it's definitely a good idea to stick with it and stick with the process and trust the process, because it really does work.
And thank you for saying that, the process, and trust the process. Because even though when you first use the hot oil treatment, you will get immediate results as far as the softness, as far as the shine. But what Raven had mentioned before, as far as helping the moisture to stay and bringing your curl pattern back, that is part of the process that will happen over time. So even when I talk about, and I posted this week about my wash and goes, my hair only stays curly and it after the curls have been defined, so to speak, or redefined, because I do the hot oil treatment on myself. And so anytime my hair feels like I'm losing moisture or it's time to re-up, I'll do a hot oil treatment. So I don't need to do it but maybe once every month, once every other month. But yeah, again, I appreciate you saying that it is a process, because hey, how you doing? It is a process because what you want to do, what you want to attain is the moisture, keeping the moisture into your hair. And I think about it in this term. When you're making a cake and you want a moist cake, what do you add? You add eggs, you add oil. So there's been a lot of talk and things about oil in our hair and things like that. But these are live absorbing oils. These are oils that the molecules absorb into your hair. It absorbs into your skin. So, and it really works. You can really tell a big difference with hair that is low porosity. So it does, you could tell that real immediate difference. But again, like I said, you want to use it over time. And you don't need to overuse it and everything. You'll be able to determine and see for yourself. Once you get it to the consistency that you want or that you're looking for, the more moisturized your hair is, the more manageable it is. So once you get it to that manageability, that's what I'm looking for. Once you get it to that point of manageability that you're looking for, then you can just do a hot oil every month, every other month, whenever you feel like your hair needs it. Because other products, the shampoos, some leave-in conditioners, everything contains alcohol.
Yep.
And the alcohol is what dries our hair out.
Oh, yes.
So we need to bring that moisture back, bring that balance back, and help our hair to be more manageable. Because one thing when I started off, I believe early on, to be natural doesn't mean that your hair has to be hard. It doesn't have to be kinky. It doesn't have to take a lot of time to put in any style. So the more moisturized it is, the more manageable it is.
Yes. It's softer.
Yes. So I just want to say this. Is there anything else you would like to add or say?
Some other staple products from Just Oils are the black soap. I mentioned that, the black soap shampoo, and also the hair lotion. And I have used the wax. Was it like a wax?
It was the twist and shout.
The twist and shout for my twist outs as well. And I do have some pictures on my page, I believe, of that. If not, then I'll make sure that I forward them to Miss Sharon so that she can share them.
What's your page?
My page is Raven Sierra Byers.
Okay. And also, you can connect with both of us. Of course, we're on Facebook. I do have an Instagram account, which is Just Oil Hair. I'm on Twitter as Just Oil Hair. Pinterest is Just Oil Hair. But YouTube, so Facebook and YouTube is Just Oil Hair and Body Solutions. So please check those out. Also, if you are a current customer or you're looking to be a customer, I do have a loyalty rewards program on my website, and it's for online orders only. So what you do is you click on that little tab and you'll sign up to register, and you'll earn some points. So after so many points, you'll get some money off some future purchases. So are you in? You didn't do that? Okay, so yeah, you need to go do that. But yeah, so you earn points with every purchase that you make, and then you can earn money off future purchases. So again, I thank you, Raven, for taking this time.
Oh, did you want to show hair a little bit more?
Show hair? A little bit more. Your hair?
So they can see it. I know I've got this black on, but you can see the luster and the shine that it provides, just a little bit more in the light.
Yeah.
Just so that you see that I'm not lying to you about it. It's definitely more luster.
Let's stand up and go to that.
Back that way.
Yeah. So she's just gonna get a better angle where the lighting is better. And so just to show you, what her hair is like. Okay, so turn around. Yeah, go ahead and turn around. You see how long her hair is? Can you imagine?
It's definitely a process. Even when you talk about becoming natural, you have to find what works for you. Not every product works for everybody. So sometimes it does help to try something new. This was my process of trying something new, and this is what worked for me. Thank you, Miss Sharon.
Thank you, Raven. So again, thank you, Raven. Check me out on Facebook, of course, Instagram, Twitter, what's the rest? Pinterest, and YouTube. Just Oil Hair. If you start with Just Oil Hair, that gets you to most of them. Facebook and YouTube is justoilhair.com. Also, I'm gonna leave you with this. There's a lot of products out here for natural hair, and then they are starting to be, especially here in this area, a lot of people that's making natural products with natural ingredients for natural hair, and so that's always a plus. What is the benefit, the best benefit in regards to my products is because I don't use any alcohols or artificial preservatives or anything like that. So you won't get any sticky, icky, or gooey feeling in the hair products. So anything that you use in your hair, if you find it doesn't work for you, you can rub it on your body. You can use it as a body lotion or a body oil or anything like that. You don't have to waste my products. I have people who use the hair products on their body. I have people who use the body products in their hair. Since everyone is different, it just depends on who you are, how your body absorbs the oil. But they are absorbing oils that have vitamins and minerals in it. That's good nutrients for you. So you can use it interchangeably. So again, you know, if you got any questions, any comments in regards to the hot oil treatment, then put them in the comments and I will get back to you. Thank you for taking this time with me. Have a great day, everyone.